Hi everyone, in today's video I am going to do an update on the grow light. So about a month ago now, I think it's been 4 weeks, I put up the video about the Easy Bright grow light that I was trying out because, I'll say the situation again, my husband and I are moving into a new home, but it's being built right now, so we're not going to move in for a few months. The lease for this apartment is going to be ending in July, so in the meantime we're going to be living temporarily someplace else that doesn't have as much sunlight. So I was worried about my plants and I wanted to try out a grow light. Easy Bright reached out to me and sent me that grow light. I tried it in my bedroom. So in my bedroom I have the blackout curtains in front of me that are open. Most of the time the curtains are drawn because my husband works night shift. He wakes up later in the day, so whenever he would wake up he would just turn on the light and the light would be left on until I would come back home before I would go to bed. Then I would turn it off, and that kind of ranges from like 8 to 10 hours of the grow light being on. My reasoning for doing that is really out of convenience for our schedules. We have been using the grow light for 1 month now, and that's consistent use every single day. The first plant that I'll talk about is my Monstera Thai Constellation. When I first put it under the grow light, it was already unfurling this leaf. This is the first split leaf on this plant, and it was already unfurling, so this is completely open now. As you can see, it's changing from the initial lime green color that most new leaves are to a deeper green, like these leaves right here, and it's getting firmer. And I checked on the roots are growing like weeds, and I think you can see that it's kind of peeking through again. Maybe you'll be able to tell. I have 2 more plants that were under here. So this is the Monstera adansonii. Oh wow. So I chopped this plant up where the nodes are and I stuck it right back in the leca. So I tend to do that a lot because I wanted it to be a fuller plant, and clearly that's working out. So you can see the new growth right there. It's doing this weird worm thing over here, and then down here there's a couple. I don't know if you'll be able to see. They're pretty small. There's a lot of new growth happening in here. Oh, and the roots are growing up here too. Oh my gosh, there's seriously new growth over there too that I didn't notice until just now. This plant is doing very, very well. Anyway, next plant. So this is my philodendron silver sword, and I had this under the grow light too. I hadn't noticed any more growth on this guy. These were already new leaves that were unfurling. I wasn't expecting any of these plants to have a bunch of new growth or anything. I just wanted these plants to survive. My last video talking about this grow light, I was talking about decluttering plants, and I'm decluttering more plants, actually, the ones that are right behind me. Here is my ZZ plant. This guy is cute. Doesn't grow too much, but that's probably my fault. I don't give it much light, as I said. I am gonna give this to a plant. I'm not giving my plant to a plant. I'm giving this plant to one of my friends who wants to have house plants in her home. She doesn't have any currently, so I figured this would be a really good plant for her to start with. Also, the snake plant. I got this little snake plant when I first started getting into houseplants, but it had a glue down top dressing, and I didn't realize it at the time when I first bought it. I didn't break the top dressing at first. What I did is I just continued to water it as it needed, and eventually the top dressing broke down because it's just glue. I finally repotted it in some normal potting soil, so I'm going to be giving this one to her too. This parlor palm is the third one that I'll be rehoming. All of 3 of these plants I would highly recommend to anyone who is just starting out in houseplants because they're really easy. I found that all 3 of these plants, the parlor palm, the ZZ plant, and the snake plant, they do well with neglect. I mean, you kind of have to water the parlor palm a little bit more than the other 2. I feel like with those 3, that's going to be a good starter pack for her, and she might get into houseplants and be a crazy plant person from there. So now that I tried it out for a month, I switched back my light bulb to be my cute Edison bulb in my lamp. I just wanted to see that the grow light would work well and that my houseplants would be fine under it. Yeah, that's just going to give me peace of mind for when I do move into a place with less light. So I will be using the grow light again there. I moved these plants, the ones that were under the grow light, back out there just to make things easier. If you do need a grow light, I would recommend that one if you don't mind the purple. I can't wait for us to move into our new place because I'm already excited about what I am gonna do. I already know the design that I want. I've been looking at stuff on Pinterest for inspiration, and I pretty much know exactly what I want, how I want to decorate the whole place, and how I want to put all my plants in the place. So I'm excited for those videos to come, but it's gonna be a while, so I hope you stick around till then. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!